OG Lady Liddy, Sweet Sierra 23, Rich, Emma Met Fried, 70s a steal. Hey.
First of all, stop trying to do my bit. Okay,
y'all bitches are rich. You know, this is why y'all are the cool aunt to the stepmom. Because the $70 ain't shit.
Oh my God, you're so childish. Does this look too dark? Is this too cool or too warm?
No,
this or this.
No. Oh yeah. When it settles, it's fine. I think, but I'm not a lighting expert.
Look like I'm in hell.
Well, listen, this is not a hell, Bob. This is Sibling Watchery. Everyone, welcome back to
Sibling. Before we discuss
this,
everyone who talking about my mood last week, fuck you. I'm in a mood today, bitch. All y'all lame bitches. Bomb's in a mood. Fuck all of y'all, bitch. How about that?
And I mean, and you could. We were on the phone. We were on the phone like a few days after the episode, and I was like, "Girl, everyone saw you in a mood." But I was like, "Money, I was not in a mood." And he's like, "You keep on telling me I'm in a mood. You're gonna put me in a mood."
Yeah, that's so annoying. You're in a bad mood. All of a sudden, I want to talk about that fucking ugly ass fucking dress.
Oh my God, your lips are so red. Are you wearing red lipstick?
I wear lipstick for my show.
Okay. Oh, you say lipstick. I'm like, which is cute. No, I wear out of drag. I wear a red lip gusher. It's not a red lipstick, but it gives a hint of red, and I like it. I think it looks good.
This is not our makeup review. This is not sibling. This is Sibling Watch.
Yeah, but no, fine. This is not Sibling what? Sibling what?
And we're reviewing RuPaul's Drag Race Season 18, Episode 6, the second Raider Queen Part 2. And no one's gone home, but both the queens won the lip sync. Do you agree that they both won the lip sync?
I do. I think they both won in their each way. Each one did a good job. I will say I have turned the tide on Mia's wig. Mia walked in. I think last week I had performance blindness. I was so blind about how great her performance was. She walked in them doors. I said, that wig is absolutely hideous. Her outfit is hideous.
Well, you were clear on that last week, so I don't know where
was I?
Came from. Yes, you were very clear about not liking the wig or the outfit last week.
Oh. I don't remember that.
Mia is very moved by the fact that she could share this win with Juicy. I think because Juicy's so young, and because Juicy's her niece, and they, apparently Mia has given Juicy a lot of opportunities throughout the Florida area. So
yeah,
it's really Mia just seems really nice to me.
Yeah, and she does seem very sweet. And I also love Athena felt the need to reiterate. She was like, I didn't have to do any shady, like she made a statement, a declarative statement. I didn't have to do any shady voting because the talent spoke for itself, which I think is in her favor. Because we know the Florida girls had like a pact. They had an alliance together, but she didn't really have to alliance-arize because Juicy and Mia were, and Nina Coco was good as well. But you could argue that they were the two best ones.
But she was willing to.
Absolutely. And we're going to talk about this episode because I find it real rich how last week you were like, well, it's my family. And now this week is a whole. Anyway, we'll get into that.
Well, Juicy now has 2 wins. She's officially leading the pack at the top of this episode with the only queen with 2 wins. And Sierra is wondering why the girls voted her low. She's like, was this friendship? Was it based on friendship? Was it based on merit? And I think either way, you're in the bottom. No shade.
But it's so good to know because I think that informs how you're going to react to everyone else. If it was shady, I'm not going to be like, yeah, girl, you can borrow my blush. If it was whatever, you know what I mean? Like, no, that doesn't fact the game.
But I'm saying whether it was friendship or marriage, she's still in the bottom. She has the least friends there, and her performance was bad. And then Kenya goes, I'm not going back to South Carolina empty-handed. And whenever a Drag Race plays a clip like that, all I can think is, you're going home empty-handed. That's all I can think is going to be, someone's going to do a supercut of you doing that and then you leaving the building with no wins.
I'm so distracted by how red your lips are. I'm trying to move on. I'm trying to move on.
This is why Bob's in a bad mood.
No, I'm trying to not talk about you. They're so, y'all chat. Our Bob's looks bad red.
And what of it?
But it looks good though. Like I like it. It's not like it looks. I like it, and I'm looking. I can't stop staring at your lips.
Oh my God, we need to move on. So the next day, Sierra is trying to make another meeting. Every time this bitch calls a meeting, she's up in the bottom. You need to stop talking to people. It works out for her.
She pulls all the week one girls from meeting
Also,
to.
wait, real quick side note. Did you watch the pit stop this week?
No.
I need to hear the chat discussion because like everyone's up in arms about this wig, whether or not Tina Burner's wig, she just kept doing these wig changes.
I heard about that.
Whether or not the wigs were good. I thought the wigs were great.
Oh, so there's discourse regarding like if they were like if they looked good on her.
Yeah, they were good or they were bad. I thought they were really good. They were rainbow wigs. But I thought they honestly all looked really great. Each wig. And I was
From what I saw
anticipating it.
online, someone on Twitter put them like they did like a carousel of them, and they look good to me. They look nice. They look styled. They look good to me.
I think people just want to not like Tina Burner.
I know. Why is that? People like love to hate Tina Burner. Why is that?
Especially the judges.
Yeah, so Sierra's pulling all the week on girls for a meeting because I think yes.
Real quick too, sorry. I do want to say if you just so you all know, our top tier patrons get to watch our podcast live. They're actually right here with us on Riverside, commenting. We read their comments stuff. And if you would like to be one of those patrons, then please feel free to go over to Patreon, type in Sibling Rivalry Podcast, and you'll be able to join us and watch live with us. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Yes, it hasn't working out for her the best, but I think it is smart for Sierra to strategically try to set herself up for Listening for Your Life. Because I have been seeing this discourse online. People are like, well, like I like RuPaul gave the queen to rate a queen, they should do it based on merit. I'm like, who says? I'm like, they get to rate a queen. I was like, she would be dumb to not try to get someone who she thinks she can be in a lip sync. That's like if there's a design challenge, we have to rate the girls. I'm not gonna rate myself so that I could actually compete against Nene Coco. I'm rating myself so I can sew against Jinx Monsoon because I know I could probably beat her in a sewing challenge.
Well, I can't wait because they all got to know that the Rated Queen results are coming. By the way, I saw the preview of them dropping the Rated Queen receipts. Girl, if you go back a couple of seasons, it was, I think the first time they did it was literally just a binder. It was like a 3-ring binder with nothing nice on it. And this time they had like graphics on it and like all this stuff. They made it real nice.
Girl, Drag Race said, traitors, we want our motherfucking Emmys back. They said we're putting production value in the show now.
Juicy is very clear that so now Sierra made a mistake. Sierra made a mistake that you and me made on the Traitors. She told the wrong people the wrong thing. And Juicy immediately, she's like, Juicy tells her, she's like, I'm considering friendships. Like, I'm going to be considering friendship. And she also said, but then she goes, I'm friends with everybody. But then she goes and shows who's friend with, because then she goes over and tells everything that Sierra just said, like everything.
I know it's a little shady, but I mean, she has no allegiance to Sierra. She don't care about this girl.
Shady? Is that shady?
It's not. I mean, it's shady to Sierra, yes, but
it's not shady. She didn't agree. She did not agree to Sierra's terms and conditions. She did not agree to Sierra's terms and conditions. I think what she did was, to me, was above the board because she never told Sierra she was gonna go with her plan. She just said, "Interesting."
Fair.
But then also, Mia said that no matter what, she's going to be rating Athena high, no matter what.
Yeah, no matter what.
I think they had a hand. I think they had a hand in Mia's high placement. No shade.
You mean Athena's high placement?
Athena's high placement. Yeah, no shade.
Okay, something just changed. Something got bright behind you.
Well, the shadow behind me was driving me. The shadow of me was looking. That shadow was driving me crazy. I just turned on the light. Does that look weird?
Well, now your face is dark.
Now you're really backlit, and that's kind of weird. Yeah. This is better.
But anyway,
in the Miller podcast, Baba gonna change, go put on a light.
Baba gonna change. Well, Sierra was like, she's talking about she wants to squabble her opportunity with Discord.
But she says that not knowing that Vita and Discord are close. So I'm like, ooh, girl, that's spicy. Because then later on, Vita goes and tells Discord. She's like, girl,
everything Sierra said to anyone was immediately reiterated to people she did not want to reiterate it to. Like, she should have just kept her fucking shut her fat ass up, because like everything she said to everyone went back and got talked about immediately. Like, immediately. I didn't know Vita and Discord were so close. Did you?
No, but Vita says it I think they vibed over their tattoos. I think Vita might be also a little punk as well. Maybe not to the extent of discordance. I think they've made a connection in the house. They made a connection in the workroom because of their similar interests, which is cute. But I wrote down that Jane and Athena are really bothered by the conspiring, and Jane is very, very, very perturbed about the whole thing. And I'm like, I mean, I get it. It might be annoying, but Jane is really perturbed. She's really bothered by the whole thing.
Yeah, and guess who's irritating me this episode? Yeah, you want to guess who it is? You want to guess who's fucking irritating this episode? Something about Jane is rubbing me the wrong way. You know what it is?
I see.
She's kind of bitchy. She's mean to she's like, for example, she'll be like, "Well, I'm doing Bette Midler. I don't think any of these fucking idiots will get my reference. How would they possibly know who Bette Midler is?" These absolute dumb fuck drag queens. Literally, they're literally just drag queens. Get my elite, prestigious, really niche reference of Bette Midler, which obviously Bette Midler is making a reference. Bette Midler is referencing Sophie Tucker. So it's really a reference of a reference.
A reference.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't know why. I hate when queens be like, well, no one's going to get my super niche, extremely over the top gay reference that literally everyone knows.
Gavin said, Jane don't got a good edit. No, Jane don't got a good attitude.
She don't. Is he wrong? Is he wrong?
Yeah, I mean, every time they go to her confession, she's always like, and I'm just like, it's like she's very low energy and annoyed and bothered by everything happening.
But in the room, she doesn't hold the energy in the room. In the room, she's like, and then behind, she's like, this bitch can't do rock. She ain't no motherfucking punk rock bitch. I mean, we'll get to the lip sync in a second, but it's just, oof. Anyway, I want to move on. Athena is talking about how she didn't conspire, but she did indeed vote for her family with her family in mind. So she's saying, I did not do any. She's basically saying, luckily my family did well, but I was going to vote for them no matter what. So isn't that really the same thing?
Yeah, it is the same thing. Also, last episode, she literally had Juicy. She was like, she said to her, "I'm gonna vote you." I'm duh. I'm gonna place you first. She literally said that. So yes, you didn't call your whole group and had a fucking meeting of the minds, but we literally saw on camera. You were like, whatever, no matter what you do, I'm putting you first. So you had strategy. So don't act like it's so crazy that these other girls have a strategy. They don't have family here. They don't have people 10 other queens from fucking their city. So what of it?
Wait to see where she ranked Nene Coco. I think it might be in my notes. I mean, they don't show them all.
I don't think they show the ones that everyone really wanted to know.
I mean, what I have here is that Athena, all I saw was her vote for Juicy and her vote for Darlene. I would really love to see where she put Nene Coco, because that could be really interesting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To quote Monique, I would like to see it.
So Mother Visage comes in for a check-in with the girls.
Wait, I got some more moments to makeup on before Michelle comes in.
But makeup didn't happen yet.
No, they started doing their makeup. That's why they're in half makeup when Michelle comes in.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So Kenya agreed to put Mia high, but she's hoping that she will return the favor because they all agreed on it, which I think obviously paid in her favor. And then I want to point out that Mikey Meeks at this point said, "Wow, I look like Bjork." And I want to point out that I also thought Bjork was Asian. And then we went on the Patreon. So y'all don't know, but in the Patreon exclusive, I was like, I confidently said Mikey Meeks is Asian.
And I agree, because I think she looks Asian as well.
I DM'd her. Mikey Meeks is not Asian. Not even.
She's not? What is she?
Mikey, I didn't ask her to give me her 23andMe, but I will read you the DM.
But really, do the full investigation, bitch. How you gonna do half the investigation?
Well, I didn't tell her to do it. Okay, I'll send her a 23andMe. Didn't they go out of business? I said, "Hey, Mikey, I'm sorry if this is offensive and you don't have to answer, but in the podcast this week, I confidently said that you were Asian." And Monet was like, "What?" My question is, are you Asian? Then she laughed at it. She goes, "Well, the internet certainly wants me to be, but unfortunately, I am that Miranda Cosgrove type of white."
Okay. Also, that is wrong. Did you watch the episode? You said she's Asian, and I said, yeah, she absolutely is Asian. What do you mean I said what?
Oh, when you the one who made me question it, because I said it and you were like, "Is she?"
No, Asian? The fans. No, you were reading the chat. The chat was like, "Girl, you're crazy."
But no, And then also I thought she was Asian because she opened for Plastique and fucking Nymphy on their tour.
I think that's just because she's a drag queen, Bob. I don't think because she's Asian. Damn. So only Asian people can work at the Serpent store?
I don't know. I didn't get asked to do it. Did you get asked to do it?
I did not get asked to do it.
Well, then there you go.
Anyway, I did write that down. I wrote Mikey Meeks. I wrote Mikey Bjork moment.
Your microphone disconnected, and now it's just using your MacBook Pro Air.
Why is it doing that?
Oh no, sorry. It's Bob.
Oh, I have never had my microphone on. It's been MacBook Pro the whole time.
Oh.
Yeah. My mic.
Do you not have your microphone?
I do not have a microphone. Thank you so much for checking.
That's right, Jacob. That's right, Jacob. Check this bitch.
Monet, you're the one whose shit was muting a second ago, so let's clear that up, honey. But yeah,
anyway.
Then I said, Rose, that Vita was like really, Discord was really has promised that. So when Discord heard that Sierra was like plotting against her, she was like, in the bottom, you're going to see the meanest side of me that you've ever seen. And
which I don't believe.
I was like, I kind of want to see her be nasty.
I don't think nothing about Discord gives me that she could be nasty and shady rude. Even we'll talk because she had a moment in Untucked to be this person and she didn't do it. So I'm not biting that for a second. When Visage came in, she meets with the girls, and I didn't think I thought Kenya was getting an edit of, oh, like I get told this note and I kill it in my talent. Bitch, Michelle Visage looked at her and said, "Bitch, know your words." Like she tells all the girls, she says, I'm talking to you, Kenya. And like literally hours before, and then we see her do her talent, and I was gagged that this bitch did not. We'll get to the talent, but I was gagged that they showed that.
Do you agree with Michelle that a drag queen's #1 job is to lip sync?
No, I don't agree with that.
So you disagree with Michelle? To quote Ross Matthews, I'm going to have to disagree with Michelle.
I do. I do not think a drag queen's #1 thing is to lip sync. I do not think that is true.
But Kenya does point out that she's like, yeah, I get nervous and I can't remember the words. I'm like, girl, that's tough. That's a tough gig.
I will say a lot of drag queens lip sync. I think that lip syncing is one of the ABCs of drag, but I would not say it's the #1 thing you need to know how to do. Do you agree with Michelle?
No, not at all. No, I have to agree with Michelle. I love when Discourse starts doing her little mind games and she's like, I love Britney Spears.
Oh yeah, that was I thought that was clever. I don't think it shook Sierra, but I think it was clever.
And now we're pretty much already ready to talk about Runway. Shall we get into it?
Oh wait, no. I wrote this down. I said Jane, because after Michelle tells Kenya that note, Michelle leaves and doing their makeup, and this sent me. Jane says to Kenya, Jane asking Kenya, what does that mean? To Michelle telling her to know the words is like, what do you mean? What does that mean, bitch? She said for me to learn the words. Like, what do you mean? What does she mean by telling me I should know the words? Do you think there's a secret message that you can't decipher?
I didn't even
like. What else could Jane think that Michelle meant by you should know the words to your music? I don't understand.
I didn't even clock that.
I was like, this is such a weird question to ask her after that.
I think that let's go into you ready to go into the runway?
No, I want to talk about the weather in New York.
Anyway,
yes, Bob, I'm ready to go
as we go on to the runway, we'll start with RuPaul. RuPaul, I really love this this sparkly cat suit underneath her gown. I think it's really cool.
Okay, and let me tell you something. Okay, I think yes, RuPaul looks incredible. Baby, zoom in on the shoe. RuPaul said, "Honey, I'm having my toes out these days, baby." RuPaul said, "Honey, give me my toes." She's like, "I want to be like the new girls."
The dogs are out, honey.
RuPaul got them toes out. Yeah, show the chat. I said, that was the first thing I clocked when he walked down the runway. I said, RuPaul looks at me. I was like, wait,
RuPaul's had her toes out several times on the show. That's not like
I've never noticed that. Have y'all seen her toes out?
RuPaul's had her toes out since the fucking 90s.
No, but I'm saying, but back in the 90s, she didn't pad like that. RuPaul used to have her full leg out. That is a full padded leg.
RuPaul did pad. RuPaul's one of the first queens padding.
No, but she used to have. Okay, show me because I don't know what you're talking about.
RuPaul did used to pad. She didn't pad every single time, but RuPaul did pad. And also she had her toes out in the Supermodel video. She wearing
but she was wearing like. Go ahead.
I said she's wearing an open toe shoe in the Supermodel video.
It looked like she stumbled. I didn't see that. Well, I never clocked this. I clocked this. I think I was like, RuPaul got her little toesies out. I love this sparkly thing. This like winter white ice queen outfit is so beautiful on her, and I think she looks gorgeous. This is one of my favorite RuPaul looks. I normally don't love when Ru wears those light blue contacts, but today I'm into it.
So I can't remember the name of the theme, but it's like Shake It. It's like Shake Loose or everything. Like the
Shake.
What's it called?
Shake. I don't know.
Well, a fabric that moves when you move, or a garment
this lady
you move.
I love this lady's outfit. Her body is everything.
Yeah, she looks stunning. So up first we have Mikey Meeks, and I gotta say, I think Mikey might be my favorite queen from the season.
Jacob, are you? Can you give us the next look?
I just go on my own little slide on the side. I think Mikey Meeks might be my favorite queen from the season. Honestly,
I do like Mikey Meeks. I like this look. I think this is really creative. It's giving Casey later. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
And I think this is
a award-winning costume designer.
Yeah, Emmy Warner concert. I think Casey has made me something. Oh my God, Casey will make me something I was supposed to wear. It was an option, I think, for my makeover on All Stars 4, but I didn't end up wearing it. I think this is really cool. I love that she's this multicolored tie-dye 70s thing with the zip ties is really cool. And she made this with all of her friends. I loved the weird little antennas. I think this is a really dope look. And I think Mikey looks really cool. I like this outfit a lot.
Yeah, she's great. I'm really like turning into a Mikey fan. Like she's great. I think Mikey's just fantastic.
And I think she was inspired by Nene Coco with this eye. I'm just gonna say, Nene Coco's done this eye a few times.
Really?
Yeah, this like curved thing.
Interesting. Let's go on to Athena Dion. Athena, from the waist up, I like this outfit. I do not like that like cartoony Judy Jensen hoop at the bottom.
Yeah, I wasn't gagging for this look like the judges were. Like I thought it was fine, but it was like I think it was like one of Ross's favorite looks. I was like, I mean, it's fine. Also, I'm not Greek, but doesn't the eye have more white in like the thing? Like the Greek eye, the eye that's really popular over there.
The evil eye.
The evil eye, yeah, it's like not fully blue like that. Isn't it white in the middle? Am I bugging?
But it reads. It still reads. Isn't that all that matters?
I guess.
As long as it reads,
Yeah, I thought it was just okay. I mean, this might be controversial. I hate her makeup. Do you like her makeup?
I don't have particularly strong thoughts about her makeup, but I don't remember loving. There are moments where I think she might need to learn to paint for film.
Yeah, it needs more precision. It's just like what you used to accuse me of smudges and circles. It just lacks precision.
Smudges and circles.
So since when did Athena tell you that she was a Judy Jensen hooker?
I mean, with this outfit, she's giving Judy Jensen hooker. I mean, she looks like Judy. It's the Jetsons.
Let's go on next to our next queen. Kenya, please.
This look I love this look. I love the way it moved. I love the butterflies in the hair. I think that I love that she's wearing a dark tight. I just love it. I think this is actually this is probably my favorite look Kenya's worn on the show.
Yeah, I think this is a nice look for Kenya. I like she had the butterflies. What?
A nice look for Kenya. Is that shade?
No, I was just literally just speaking.
Is it a nice look in general? Or is it a nice look like for Kenya? Like, ooh.
But this is a nice look. I would wear this look.
Okay, because I don't know if you I think Kenya, this is good.
Okay, you're trying to do a thing. I think Kenya looks
Tyler Mitchell Foster said low key. So
he's not talking about that.
Yes, he is.
No, he was not. That was 3 minutes ago. No, he didn't say. Anyway, I think Kenya looks gorgeous. I love that she thought about the shoe. Because the shoe could have been like a throwaway, just put on like a black pump. But she stuck some butterflies on there. The hair is really cool. I like that she framed the face with the big wings and her body looks great. I think Kenya looks really beautiful. I love this outfit on her.
Yeah, this is a great look. Let's move on to our next queen, who is is that a good or a bad
fucking killed it. I love this. I fucking love this. I want to wear this outfit. Jane, don't tore me up. I fucking love this romantic Shakespearean, whatever. The hat was perfect with the ostrich. The colors are so beautiful. And the way to fit her body. And I love the cutout she had because it's a leotard, but then she has like the skirt with the ruffles on it, and it cut in the back really beautifully. This was so fucking dope. This looks like some like Galliano, like this looks like some Parisian shit you see at Paris Fashion Week. This
Yeah.
is dope as
I
fuck.
loved it. I every Saturday, me and Alfredo get together and we watch the Pit Stop together between shows.
Oh, word.
Alfredo works on Aladdin.
Mm-hmm.
And we're a few blocks away. So we just get together and watch the show. And he was like, he hated this look, which is crazy because I was like, this look is great.
Freebie's so crazy sometimes. This look is dope. I think, again, but to each his own. But I think this look is also, when they were judging it, Michelle was like, Michelle doesn't understand how people don't like people. Michelle wants people to get over that she doesn't like green thing, but she at multiple episodes of Drag Race, she finds it to say, I mean, I hate this color green, but I love this look. I'm like, bitch, you keep on telling us you hate green. So how are we gonna move on from it?
I think she's gonna have to just deal with it. not a green joke. She have to deal with it. Let's go on to Discord Adams. You know,
Girl,
oh,
boo, 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 chop, chop, choppity, chop, chop. This looks so cumbersome and too much. Having like the pinstripe thing, the gold on the shoulders, the money coming out of the thing with the blood. Like, I get you trying to make this like capitalism is bad, blah, 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 money is bad, whatever. But this looks so ugly. This was hideous.
yeah, I don't like this. And is this supposed to be her brains or her? What is this supposed to be on top of her head?
I think it's money falling out of this thing when money becomes blood. Blood is money.
Red. But why is the money on top of her head?
I don't know, girl. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like this look. Discord is so hit or miss. Sometimes she will hit so hard and it's so good. But baby, when she misses, she is really swinging out. Like hard.
Where is the hit hard? Okay, this is what Discord said. She said, Jacob, yeah. This look was inspired by all the politicians and CEOs running this world into the ground and the insane amount of never-ending greed lining their pockets. I have money pouring out of my hat, turning into blood, dripping onto my shoulders, blood on my hands, 20-plus pounds of chains, and diamonds swaying in my shoulders, weighing me down. And if you looked closely on the runway, 3 bullet holes dripping from my back. DDD. I wanted this look to be glamorous and frightening. Well, it's definitely scary. She definitely she got the scary part.
Isn't that
no, what does that mean?
Mangione?
Oh, deny, defend, depose. Yeah, work.
Deny,
wait, did Mangione have? Oh my god! Did you hear? Luigi might not be going.
He's not.
He might not be going to jail.
No, he
might the worst he can get is, I think, up to 15 years, and it's gonna be like time served. So he might be getting out in like 12 years.
We'll get him on the podcast.
You think Luigi, of everything Luigi will have going on, you think he's coming on Sibling Rivalry?
Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, he might be a fan. Let's go into Mia Starr. You know, first of all, is she borrowing Juicy's wig?
Girl, the amount of fingerways on this season is insane.
I don't like this outfit. I don't get it. I don't understand it, and I do not like it.
This looked like what Bellatrix wore when she tried to escape Azkaban. This look crazy.
You know,
this is an awful.
That sounds about right. She looks like a Dementor, and I ain't never seen Harry Potter, but I know she looks like a Dementor.
And she's demented for fucking putting this in a suitcase and coming to Drag Race with it. Like, even when she was like explaining on the runway, I was like, girl, are you serious? Like, you having these cassette tape strings on your back? Because it was a Blockbuster. Then it had this like black, what is that even on around her waist? She looks so big. Like, this looks crazy.
She's a big back, so I guess she's in line with herself.
But like, she's not like she with her waist. She has so much up there, like, and she has, girl, every single drag queen had one of those belts. I had them, Bob had them little corset belts from Amazon. And the fact that she's wearing this corset belt on Drag Race is a gag to me.
It's pretty bad. Let's go on to Darlene Mitchell. This look is fantastic. I love that she brought.
Oh!
What?
No, I said, bitch, I live for this. I thought
you said
gagging.
no. I thought you said no. I was like, I said this looking fantastic. I heard you say no. I was like, what do you mean no? This is crazy.
No, bitch. Darlene, I DM'd her. I was like, bitch, finally. I was like, bitch,
You cannot DM someone and say finally. That's crazy.
I didn't say finally.
You just said that's not her and said finally.
Okay, let me tell you what I said to her.
Because, Chad, am I crazy? Monet just said, I DM'd her and said finally.
Oh, no. I posted the look like on my Instagram story, and I said, "Okay, bitch," and she said a toot from Monet, and we had a whole thing. But I was like, "This is so cool. This is like so cool. This is so fashion. This is like New York club kid. I love the lopsided lips, the glitter makeup, the messiness of it all, and her is you know what it is? Her legs are 29 feet long, and it just looks so. She looks incredible. This is such a cool look.
Yeah, she looks really, really fantastic. And I love that she brought back the big chunky shoe and no one said anything about it.
Because it works with this look.
Yeah, she looks really good. And her legs look,
Like, I could see, like, Aquaria wearing this.
yeah, this is really good. To quote Monet, as she said in the DMs, finally.
Okay, wait. Hillary said, Sibling Rivalry. She explained that the outfit at a watch party on Friday, she said she asked 2 different designers to make the look, but both bailed. So she had to make the tape look. Oh, this was Mia. So she had to make the tape look with a friend.
Okay, I don't care. It's
Well.
ugly.
Oh my God.
Let's move on to Vita Avanti's star. You know, I've seen much stronger looks from Vita, but she's not being judged this week. I still don't think that the queen should have to walk if they weren't being judged, because you might actually be able to save that outfit for something else down the line in the competition if you need it. Like, you might actually use
Or
that for something.
you don't get to wear it, and then you waste it, or you don't get to show this thing you spent $2,000 on.
You can
So
still show it to
it's like,
someone. I mean, you might.
but not on TV where
There's a
the
lot of
world is
stuff
going to
that
see
girls
it.
don't get to wear. Remember, some girls went home 3-4 episodes ago, so that's part of the
I
game.
know. Right. So like every chance you get to like show all this stuff that you spent all this money on, I'm like, bitch, I would love to give me the runway every time.
I would rather save my look in case I need to wear something else. Because by the time I got to the end, I was like running out of clothes. Because I was repurposing things. I didn't think that runways, because they didn't tell us what was a runway and what wasn't a runway in my season. So I was like, I'm out of clothes. Like, I'm out of clothes. But I don't. She looks like a figure skater to me. But I do love this wig.
Yeah, I love it. The wig is cool. The outfit is more of like a lip sync dance costume, not a runway. So I mean, maybe she do that. Maybe this is one of her just extra dance costumes she packed, and she's like, "Bitch, I'll just make this work for this category."
We are so excited to share that we are partnering with Airbnb. And if you know anything about our lives, you know that we are constantly on the move, whether it's drag gigs, comedy tours, filming, vacations. And after years of living out of a suitcase, baby, we realized that a stay can totally make or break your energy.
When on tour, you don't want a room that has 2 beds and 1 cramped room. No, you want 2 beds, your own private bathroom, and you need a kitchen table to eat, and a living room where you can actually settle in and feel like a human being. I remember this one trip to Atlanta, girl. We booked Airbnb and it changed the game.
ATL!
Yes, it was incredible. The home was nicely furnished. It was stylized. We had high ceilings, a massive living area, and it was perfect because we had all this extra space for all the things that a drag queen be needing, okay? We had 4 or 5 suitcases. We had to practice on numbers, and honestly, we could sing. Well, I could sing. Well, Bob now too. We could both sing as loud as we wanted without worrying about bothering the neighbors with, these thin walls in hotels and things.
And as drag queens, we travel a lot, so it is much easier and nicer to have a larger space to unpack, spread out, and vibe before you head to the gig. Plus, it's a lot more personal. I love chatting with the host, getting that authentic local perspective on where to go, and it just feels like a lived-in experience rather than a revolving door. I'm serious. Booking stays with Airbnb has changed the way that we travel. It makes the road feel a lot less lonely, so glam up your next trip by using Airbnb to find an amazing place to stay.
Support for this podcast is brought to you by Walden University. Ever catch yourself thinking, what if I could go after what I actually want and really make a difference? You're not alone, boo. And that's exactly why I want to tell you about Walden University. For over 50 years, Walden has helped working adults like you get the W with the knowledge and skills to build the future you want and make a difference where it matters most. If you've been waiting for the right moment, this is it. Head to waldenu.edu and take that first step. Walden University, set a course for change, certified to operate by Chev.
This message is brought to you by today's sponsor, Walden University. Set a course for change. Want to make real change in your life, career, and community? At Walden University, we give you the support and flexibility to get the W. With online programs designed for working professionals, you'll gain hands-on skills to take on real-world challenges and succeed. Your future is waiting, and Walden is here to help you achieve it. Take the first step. Visit waldenu.edu. Walden University. Set a course for change. Certified to operate by Chev.
If you're looking for a way to stream all your favorite shows without the usual bloated price tag, Philo is it. For just $33 a month, you get 70 plus live channels like AMC, A&E, MTV, BET, Food Network, and a ton more. Plus, access to HBO Max Basic with ads, Discovery Plus, and full AMC Plus library. That means you can go from reality TV to horror, drama, and blockbuster movies all in one place. But most importantly, I love Philo because it lets me stream Drag Race. I can set it up on my home TV for viewing parties or watch it on my laptop in a hotel when I'm on the go. It's perfect for the sibling dolls. It's all in one app, one subscription with unlimited DVR that lets you record and save shows for up to a year, plus the ability to skip ads on anything you've saved. No contracts, cancel whenever, but with this much content, baby, odds are you won't. Philo gives you value without sacrificing the good stuff. Head over to philo.tv to start watching now. That's philo.tv, where all your favorite shows come together.
Let's move on to one of my favorite looks, which is Nene Coco. This is like a David Bowie, Janelle Monáe, what's his name? Klaus Nomi,
No,
Club
yeah,
Kitty look. I love this. This was such a cool look for me.
this is dope as fuck. I love the way that she thinks of these runways and where her mind and brain goes. I've never seen anything like this on Drag Race, I don't think. And even down to like the how silly that headpiece was, and it just all worked so beautifully. This was so fierce. It's giving labia majora, labia minora. Like, I'm obsessed with this outfit. Nene Coco is she is the fashion queen of the season. I think we all agree, right?
Yeah, I think this is, and also this look moved the best. Like it actually
Yes.
moving,
Yeah.
you know?
And I'm wondering, like, is this all of her like engineering schooling that makes her think of fashion so differently? Not so differently, but like makes her think of these really cool looks. Because I think like the science of it all and thinking how to construct this probably is a big part in this look. And it just, like you said, it just moves so cool. And every which way she moved, you saw a different outfit and you saw a different peekaboo of color, and it was really, really, really well done.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what kind of engineering she does, but if she is using it, this
Mechanical.
engineering work.
Yeah.
And then last we have
No, that's not last. We didn't talk about something.
Juicy Love Dion. And this look is really cool. At some point, I do want to see Juicy in what I would consider a really nice wig. At some point. Like something more than like a tiny little wig or a headpiece. I think we deserve that at some point, don't you?
I mean, if it's your drag, I mean, I'm not bothered by what she's doing. I think she's a short hair queen and she's making them work. She's doing some different, like one was
You trying to stand up for your people?
No, I'm like, if that's not her thing that she doesn't like, this is like yeah, Dusty, like, don't do the dots. But I'm like, if the dots is what you do, like, I'm not bothered if every look incorporated dots in your makeup. I'm not like, Dusty, please give us no dots. Like, I don't care. It doesn't bother me.
Are you sure you're not just standing up for the short hair community?
No, I said what I said.
Okay.
Do you like this outfit? I like this outfit. I love the skirt. I love this. I wonder what material is that? Is that like plastic? I don't know what that is, but it's cool.
I don't know. It does look cute though. Like it looks.
Yeah, it looks cool.
I mean, it's a good look. It is a good look.
Let's go on to our next queen, which is Sierra Miss.
Chippity chip chop down, chippy chop.
Fucking awful.
Chop it into pieces, put it in the garbage.
But I think, Bob, she's doing what you said. She probably was like, oh, this is just, I'm not being judged, so let me just like wear something else. I think that's what's happening.
Yeah, and it's an ugly outfit. I mean, no, that's not what I said. What I said was I wish they weren't walking. You just made up a whole narrative for me.
First of all, put your fucking hand down with your red ass lips. Calm down, bitch.
That's what it's like working with you, making shit up.
Y'all see, Bob is a very aggressive person. Y'all have seen, this is the real side of Bob.
I've never hated my aggression, and I'll slap any one of y'all too.
Oh, wow. Not a slap. Yeah, this is an awful look. She had her bare legs out, wasn't cinched enough in the body. And like, girl, you skinny girls, just because you skinny, you can walk your ass out here with no body on, think you're serving. You're not serving. And it wasn't fierce.
Yeah, I don't understand what. I can't even. And
What kills me is that if it was a big girl, they'll be red the house down. They'll be red to the floor. But because this bitch is fucking skinny, they're like, oh yeah, it's fine. No, it's not fine.
I think she would have been red too if she was being critiqued this week.
Well, we'll see.
I don't think anyone was going up for this look. Anyone.
Yeah, it was not good.
And her makeup looks particularly crazy today. Like, it just really doesn't match the fit with, like, it really doesn't match this outfit. Like, it really doesn't match. This is like an outfit fucking Juicy would wear.
Yeah, I think she should have tried to do it like a little more glam and maybe tone the blush down. And I think she brought the blush into her onto her nose contour, which looks weird in this picture. But yeah, I think we should have thought about some different things.
There was
She said, Jimmy says, she said at Roscoe's it was last minute so she could lip sync because her outfit was really heavy.
well, it's still
Oh, got it. Okay.
that
And
outfit.
let's go on to the talent show.
Okay,
And this is what I thought. Okay, Mikey was up first. I thought this was one of my favorite numbers, and I agree with the judges. I think Mikey needed to go a little further, but when she started, I had no idea. Had no idea this was going into burlesque. Then she did the finger thing, fucking hilarious.
She said, "I'm doing a burlesque number as Frankenstein." She said it in the workroom.
I must have missed it. I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
So when she like did the biting finger thing, I thought that was really cool. I thought the titty reveal was fine. I think where she lost me was when she takes off the corset to reveal her guts. I think she'd have been actual like stone guts should have fell out of the corset. And then
Well, it was sparkly.
Yeah, but it just looked like a sock hanging from her thing. I feel like it should they should have been packed in there. Literally, when you open it, like guts fell and have like an open wound or open like thing on the thing. I think that would have made more sense. And for the last bit with the light, when she does the thing, I was like, she pulled the electric thing. And nothing happened. I was like, was this supposed to be like a spark or something? I think she should have asked them to put the lights on in the house, and maybe her outfit glows in the dark. Something to like give it like a big finish. It just felt very like, okay, like where's the big finish? It felt
I
lacking.
think what could have taken over the top, I don't know how she would do this, is if her intestines turned into a boa and she would wear the boa around her shoulders. Like if her intestines come out and then she wears a big tulle boa, or even if you attach something to it and it becomes a big tulle boa, I think that could be really cute. But I did like this number. I thought Mikey did a really good job. And
Yeah.
I think she's really creative. And I think she's really stunning.
Yeah, I thought it was a really cool number, and it was no one else did anything like her. And yeah, I thought this was funny. And Mikey she should be proud of herself because I think she did a great job.
I'm really shocked that Athena did not speak any Greek during her. She was speaking Greek the whole fucking episode. We couldn't speak a word of Greek during her Greek number.
Yeah, let's go on to Athena. I thought Athena's number was fun. I thought it was really interesting when she did the dancing bit. They showed it for like 0.02 seconds, and then they showed the judges. I'm like, if she was dancing so well, but show us the dancing. It was like literally step, camera cut.
I don't think she was dancing very well.
But that's what they said. That's what she said in her talking head. She's like, I'm dancing. And normally draggers would be shady. They would show us the bad dancing, but they literally just showed one step, then it was a cutaway.
I don't think it was bad dancing, but I don't think it was good dancing.
Yeah, and she also wins, so it would be very weird to like show that, and it wouldn't make sense in the edit. But I thought it was a good number.
I don't think that they care because it's about her family. They've already set the stage that her family's voting her high no matter how bad she is. So we don't care if her dancing is bad. I think this number is solidly mediocre. It's not, but this is a solid middle of the pack number in my opinion. But it wasn't bad enough for me to like shit on it, you know?
Yeah. So going into the season, I had such high hopes.
Are you like, she didn't speak Greek? That's crazy, right? All she said was Opa at the end. That was it. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not as bothered as you are, but
the whole number was about being Greek. She's speaking Greek in this entire episode. As we say, spadakopita. As we say in Greece, fucking spadakopita, honey.
It's like olive oil.
If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
So going on to Kenya Pleaser. Going into the season, I had such high hopes for Kenya Pleaser. I was like, this bitch is going to come and turn it out. She's going to be such an amazing performer. She's going to kill it. This talent show was so fucking sad to watch. I could not believe it. First of all, she was fighting the wig the entire time.
Girl.
and literally taking chunks out of performance and just not lip syncing and doing something like is crazy.
I think these are the bits that get her tips back home because when you're lip syncing, the audience loves
Uh-huh.
they love that stuff. But baby, this is RuPaul's Drag Race. We need to see you in your best form. And if this is Kenya Pleaser's best form, we got some real problems.
Yeah, it was really not good. It was not. It was so. It hurt me as a Kenya fan to watch, which is sorry. I'm putting a lot into it. I'm being a little dramatic, but it really. I was like, Kenya, get it together, and just taking breaks out. And also, bitch, you wrote this. Well, I don't know if you wrote it, but you recorded this song. We're listening to you sing it, bitch. You should have been have it on repeat. Until you got there, if you know that words are something you struggle with, knowing that you're going to do a talent show, like I don't understand why I should have prepared better to make sure she knows the words to her song.
At this point, the question is, can you do better? I mean, really? Like, she's fighting for a wig. Also, the flag twirling, we've seen flag twirling done really well on this show. I mean, I'm not saying you have to twirl as well as Latrice did, but if you're literally like, if Latrice is like a collegiate level flag twirler and you are literally like kindergartner who baby's first flag, don't do that. Don't do that, Kenya.
Like she tried to throw in a like, look at this trick I can do, and you can't do the trick. Like you try to throw in a trick to impress the judges and to impress people at home, but you can't do the trick that you planned on doing the thing. That looked crazy.
And then the judges are pointing out this bitch's lip sync was off. She's lip syncing the wrong part of the song. She's fighting her wig. Oof.
I was when did RuPaul say the thing about Keisha Carter? Good point. Her story. She's like, RuPaul cannot remember Jinx is Seattle, but you mean to tell me he remembers that Jiggly lip sync this on season 4 of Drag Race? She's like, get the fuck out of here. No
I
way.
believe that. I believe that Rue remembered. I mean, Rue remembers the thing that she remembers. Like when Rue picks something that she remembers. She remembers that she remembers that Lawrence Chaney's from Scotland. I don't think Rue remembers everything, but I don't think that there was like a producer whispering in her ear, "Ooh, and just go quickly say Jiggly did this." Like that. That's
No, I don't
crazy.
think it's that. I think it's just saying like they probably said in her ear like, oh my god, just a casual. I'm like Jiggly did this on season 4.
I mean, y'all engaging in crazy conspiracy theory. I mean, just because you forget some stuff doesn't mean you forget everything. Like
As someone who
every
forgets everything, I forget everything. I don't know anything.
well, we know you don't know anything. But I mean that would be weird. Like, and now we're gonna do a thing. Like, what benefit does RuPaul have to being like? And now I don't know. Y'all fake for that.
Jay said, whoever's in Rue's earpiece remembered it. Be serious.
I I I anyway. Let's move on to Jane Dawn. I would say this. There were some really funny jokes in here. Like Jane's performance to me has some it was the funniest of all of the performances from both talent shows combined, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't think anyone did comedy like that. She's the only one who did like comedy like that. Who else did comedy? No one else.
No, legs. Darlene did comedy.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And I
And
would say what Athena did was supposed to be comedy.
I think it was more. No, I think it was more of no, Bob. That was a
Was it a
performance
learning
piece.
lesson?
It wasn't learning. It was more performance. Like it was a performance challenge. Whereas Jane's like I would categorize Athena's as a performance challenge and Jane's as a comedy challenge. If we were doing that, I don't think Athena was doing comedy. Athena knows she's not fucking funny.
I think you should go back and listen to the lyrics again. She was trying to be funny.
Yeah, well,
But
and let me tell you something. It was definitely better than Darlene's for sure. I thought Jane's was really funny. I thought she looks really good, but Jane always looks good, and we know Jane is funny. I just wish Jane's personality in the workroom was a little. And you know what? She doesn't have to be warm. She doesn't have to be annoyed in her talking heads. But it would make me enjoy her as a queen this season more. But her number was very good.
Sierra said Jane don't get a lot of compliments from Bob. I think she looks quite stunning quite often, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, and then last up we have Discord Adams with like not another drag song, and I didn't love it. I didn't love it.
What?
I think that like this was also kind of like it was supposed to be like funny, and kind of like pointed, and also like she wasn't playing those instruments.
Yeah, but I mean,
She might have been playing them, but she wasn't playing them when we heard them.
Yeah, but I'm not bothered by that. I think that taking something that we see every season, multiple times a season, and subverting a little bit, and like I thought again, this was a knee slap, bend over. Oh my god, I'm dying laughing. But I was watching it and I was smiling. I was like, oh my god, this is clever, and I liked it. I thought it was like we haven't seen someone do punk like that in a while. I'm trying to think who was the last person we saw do like a punk number. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Discourse number. It wasn't my favorite number, but but I enjoyed her doing the number for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't land for me the way that I felt like she hoped it would. I didn't hate it, but for me, it was the bottom half of the group for sure.
Gavin says, why does Irene's cuntiness work and Jane's doesn't? I can't figure it out.
I mean, I have a theory. I think it's because Irene. Well, first of all, I think that Irene was really humbled, and Irene is cunty in person. Jane is not cunty to their faces. Jane is only cunty in her confessionals. So in person, she's like, "Gosh, I hope no one's mad at me." And then in confession, she's like, "This bitch ain't no fucking punk rock bitch, and I should have won that lip sync." And that's not, to me, that's not the vibe.
If Nini Coco was this week, who's winning, Nini Coco or Jane Dunn? I think Nini Coco.
You mean between Nini's performance from last week and Jane's this week?
Yeah, if Nini was in this bracket, is who's winning this week, Nini or Jane?
I think Nini would have been in the top. But
I think so
actually,
too.
but that's if I was ranking. But because of the way the system is set up, I think that Nini still would have been the top because the Florida girls are going to Florida.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
Oh wait, wait. So one more. Diamond says, "Wait, I thought it was kind of funny that Jane was getting on Nini about doing something she's already done, but Jane herself said her number was a reference to something else. Well, that's not quite the same thing. She's referencing. She's not using the same material. It's just a reference of a similar act.
I mean, Jane is kind of a hater, though. Like Jane's kind of a hater. Like we can agree Jane's a little bit of a hater, right? Am I crazy on that? Does anyone chat? Am I crazy? Have I lost my mind?
Well,
Um,
you are, but that's devoid of what we're talking about. But you
let's
guys
go
still
into
are.
the judging. So the top two queens are Athena and Jane from the ranking system. The top two queens are Athena and Jane. Monet, do you agree with that? Oh, we didn't rank them. Should we rank
No.
them this time?
Oh yeah. So I would do Jane Don't is my first position. Mikey Meeks is my second position. Third would be Athena. Fourth would be Discord. Fifth would be Kenya.
Hmm. Yeah, same actually, exact same. I'm a little flip between Mikey and Jane because I thought that Mikey's number was more creative than Jane's was. You know,
Yeah.
um, and I liked her outfit better. So no, I'm gonna go Mikey 1, Jane 2, Athena 3, Discord 4, Kenya 5.
Well, bitch. So talk about the rankings. This doesn't make any fucking sense to me. And with friends like this, who needs enemies? Vita went on and on that she was going to make that she was going to have Discord's back, but she ranked her second to last. How the fuck does that make sense? Th- do you not understand how alliance works? I Discord is my girl. I have her back. You rank her 4 out of 5.
Maybe she had her back by going to her and telling her what Sierra was saying. Maybe that was her version of having her back.
Girl, I was gagged. I was gagged by that.
I don't know. Maybe they ain't that fucking close. I feel like Athena and Jane were honestly pretty evenly matched until Athena pulled out the air guitar. When Athena pulled out the air guitar at the end, I think she chewed Jane up and edged her out, and I think that she deserved to win.
Yeah, I think I would agree. I think she deserved to win as well. I think she did a good
Why was
job.
Jane being like this bitch ain't like? Why was Jane doing all that in the confessional? Like, why she could she just say yeah she beat me?
I don't remember that. What did she say?
She's like the only thing punk rock about her is I can't even remember what it was. But it was something about how like she's not punk rock, and it kind of insinuated that she felt like she deserved to win over Athena.
I mean, yeah. Oh, I was gagged that with the ranking that Kenya and Discord were safe. Bitch, Mikey being in the bottom is I tweeted about it. Or threaded about it. I was so upset for Mikey because I was like, Mikey did a good job. And I know it's strategy, but I'm like, I felt so bad for Mikey because I genuinely thought she did like one of the best in the challenge.
And she looked one of the best in the runway too.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
They did Mikey real dirty, but it doesn't matter because Mikey went up against Sierra against one of the best songs to lip sync to on Drag Race. It is Toxic by Britney Spears. This is such a fucking good song. And guys, just so you know, I'm not just promoting the show, but there is a great version of Toxic in Moulin Rouge that is so good. It's at the top of it. You saw it when they mix it with not Abracadabra, with Bad Romance.
Battery, yeah.
Yeah, it's
in the lip sync, Sierra is a pointer sister. She's one of these girls.
Girl.
Pointer sister.
I honestly do not know why Sierra thought she could take out Discord. Because I don't think Sierra could have taken out anyone.
I don't think Sierra could take out the garbage. She can't do shit.
Wow.
That was not a good lip syncer.
Monet, that was mean. Monet, that's not the kind of podcast we do.
Shut your ass up.
No. We can't move on from this. Monet, I need you to we don't do that kind of podcast, okay?
I'm a little nervous with Mikey, too. If Mikey goes against anyone else, Mikey was fine. Mikey was not like I thought Mikey was fine.
Mikey ate her up with that triple pirouette. You couldn't do that fucking triple pirouette.
Oh, that was the triple pirouette was sickening, but that was the only trick.
She's saving them. You don't get it. Mikey thinks in the future. Mikey's not like you girls who do everything. Mikey's not like you who does everything in your first pound the alarm lip sync. You don't waste all your tricks.
I literally did not.
You did your wig bit. You did your cooter slam.
I did not do a wig bit and pound the alarm. So what of it?
You wasted everything.
Are you gonna admit you're a liar? You just make shit up?
You did your twerk move. You did your little. You wasted all your shit.
I did none of that in pound the alarm. So
what do I got? What do we got to do?
Exactly.
And you were also, and I heard that you advocated for wanting to lip sync Nikki because you were obsessed with her, and you're a big Nikki fan still to this day.
To this day, she's literally coming over later today. We're gonna hang out and talk about everything. I'm gonna give them advice.
But anyway, and I thought that I keep calling her Miki because of Miki Meeks from fucking This American Life. I thought that Mikey deserved to win. I thought she did a really good. I genuinely thought she did a great job, and I think it's Sierra's time to hit it.
I don't think it was that. I think Sierra had some more to offer, but I think
if not Sierra, then who?
Kenya should have went home. I don't think Kenya has anything else to offer the show.
Damn, you know what?
Kenya.
You're right. Kenya, I don't think Kenya don't have looks. She can't lip sync. She has a split. She did her move. All Kenya has is great talking heads.
That's it.
Not even that great, to be honest. I've seen better.
Damn, Bob.
They're not great talking heads. Do you think they're great talking heads?
Don't bring me into it. Talk about yourself. Don't ask me. Don't bring me into it.
This is an opinion-based show, Monet, where we give opinions about our show. You didn't already drag Kenya through the Serengeti.
The Serengeti is stupid. Anyway, y'all, those are our thoughts about the episode. Now we're going to go into Untucked, but you can only hear Untucked if you're on our Patreon, because it's a Patreon exclusive. So if you want to hear because I want to talk to Bob about this. Jay and I were having an argument earlier, not an argument, a discussion earlier about strategy when it comes to Raider Queen. And I'm curious what Bob's thoughts are. So we're going to discuss that in Untucked.
And we also discuss all the Twitter drama as well. All right, bye everyone. See you there.
Bye.